This is Raise Your Fucking Standards for August 20th of 2025. The main takeaways for today, primarily in regards to commitment and long-term vision, and also some technical stuff. In regards to commitment, today I went and ended my internship that I was working with a construction company. I took my test this morning for the life insurance licensing, and I failed it. It was the first time. Whatever. I rescheduled it to take it tomorrow. I sure as fuck am not gonna give up on this endeavor. Fuck no. So, as a part of the commitment, I decided to go all in rather than ending my internship when it was supposed to end, which is next week Friday or whatever the fuck. I decided I'm just gonna go all in on this. I'm sick of wasting time around people with mediocre standards for their life. I'm sick of wasting time with people that enable. For example, yesterday, and this is just a quick tangent, I'll get back to the point immediately. But for example, yesterday was my birthday, and everyone in my family texted me happy birthday, all that shit, which is great. I'm grateful and all that, and again, I love my family, but they were texting me, and I was so engrossed in this endeavor. I didn't even want to fucking take the time to text them back. And my mom calls me, she's like, why don't you at least text them thank you, which is fair, which I did. I texted everyone thank you, told them I was busy with something, and then the conversation got to something along the lines of what are you where are you right now? What are you doing right now? I'm like, Mom, I'm at the library fucking working on this shit. Obviously, I didn't say that with those French words, but she's like, oh, you poor, or some shit along those lines. Like, Mom, goodbye. I'm done with the victim enablement fucking bullshit. And then after I ended that call with her, I came to the realization that all this time in my mind, I've had the burning desire to, take care of my family financially and have them kind of also see, rather than being in a victim mindset, a victor mindset. But then I realized, and this is something that someone wise told me once, was maybe they don't want that. Maybe they like to enable each other. Maybe they like to live in victimhood. I was like, what the fuck? That is so accurate, because quite frankly, if you think about it, so many people could do so much better, myself included. I know for a fact I can do way better. I have so many limiting beliefs that I'm working on day in, day out. And it's like, just the sheer number of people that limit themselves by enablement and victimhood, and then you think well, why the fuck don't they make a change? It's because it's comfortable. It's because living there is comfortable, which is why all this time I've realized that maybe my family members are just okay with living like that. That's fine, that's their choice, but quite frankly, I don't want that standard. I don't want that reputation on my family's name, which is why I'm pursuing this endeavor, which is why I'm pursuing global producerism and global wealth, and which is why I'm the one to make it happen. And that's that. And that ties in with commitment and how just going back to how I finally quit this fucking internship, even though it was a week and a half early, doesn't really fucking matter. I knew that in the long term it would be the same old shit. Same with college. I'd graduate college, get some stupid fucking construction project management engineer job. Same old fucking shit until I die. Fuck that. Fuck that. I'd rather be surrounded around these people, the Wolves group, that are willing to do something mundane, boring, yet it's an asymmetric endeavor that prints fucking money. And then you can use that money to grow that system even more. You can use that money to take care of your family. You can use that money to live a beautiful life. And it's like, all it takes is a little bit of a risk, if that. Not really that much of a risk, considering I'm fucking 23 years old, got nothing to lose, everything to gain. Fucking, why am I holding back? I'm done holding back. So that's the commitment. The third topic, or the second topic, was I don't even remember what it was, but I guess tying in with commitment, just the willingness to pursue your inner voice and not listen to other people's bullshit. So, and then the other thing that I really liked a lot that was mentioned was how a lot of clients, when you call them, they're like, they either say like, look, I'm not really interested, or look, I don't really have the time. And what our leader said, he was like, literally just say, like, laugh it off. Literally, for example, let's set the example of, hey, look, I'm not really interested right now. Yeah, that's totally fine. You see, I am required by the state to reach out to you about this. And then another good one that he had to handle that objection was, let me think about it. So there was that one that I just said, and then there was one about, the other good one. Hey, yeah, look, I'm not really interested in this. Can you put me on your do not call list? Yeah, totally fine. I'm actually just calling to close this file out for you so that no one else calls you about this insurance thing. And then you literally go from there. And then you ask, like, do you have a policy? They have a policy. What policy do they have? How much are they paying for it? He literally closed a deal today where the lady didn't even know what the fuck she had. He asked her, what do you have? She said, I have casualty. What the fuck is casualty? He didn't even know what the fuck casualty was. And the point is, it doesn't even matter what the fuck casualty is. The point is, can they get a better coverage option that costs less? And for this lady, yes. Because the coverage option she had was like absurdly expensive. And he just found a different policy with Ethos that was way more affordable for her. And then it got to the point of like, he asked her, well, who's that casualty policy with? And she told him, fucking State Farm. Well, motherfuck, that State Farm's not even covering fucking life insurance. It's covering car insurance. So she didn't even know what she had. She didn't know what policy she had. And then that just goes to the point of, most people they're not even fucking informed about what insurance they have. I mean, aside from that being a fucking massive opportunity for us as producers, it's like, it's kind of sad. And it just goes back to the fact of, as producers, yes, we're gonna fucking print cash, but as a part of that, we're helping people find something that's at least a little bit better to suit their fucking needs. Because people are genuinely uninformed as fuck, to put it lightly. The last thing I'll touch on is just going back to my exam today, and just kind of like the mindset I was in, my limiting beliefs that were occurring while I was taking the exam. And the biggest thing was that I was kind of just like I was back and forth between, yeah, I'm gonna fucking get this exam, and fuck, I'm gonna shit on this exam. And I mean, part of it is when you don't get enough sleep, when you fucking... Look, I can make all the fucking excuses in the world. I don't want to make any fucking excuses. Which is why I know what I have to do. I spent today working, studying. I'm gonna keep going at it tomorrow before I take it. Do some other stuff to get in the right mindset. Swim. Didn't swim today, let my body take a rest, but tomorrow fucking get after it. Put my mind and body in the right mindset. And I'm just gonna I'm gonna fucking get after it again. I have to go all in on this. I have to stop being a pussy. I've made the decision. I'm not holding back. I don't need to hold back. I really don't. I just need to go all in. And again, stick with it. One day at a time. And the very final last thing I'll leave off with is our group leader right now. Just like being around him a little more, kind of seeing his vision. Obviously he doesn't talk too much about it, which is good. Because I definitely sure as fuck don't try to talk about mine too much either. And as a part of this, it goes to the fact that birds of a feather flock together, and if you want to be a ultra successful human being, you've got to stick with people that have the same mindset. So if you want to be a winner financially, spiritually, emotionally, physically, all that fucking shit, surround yourself with winners. Stop being comfortable. This is one of my biggest issues is, although I'm pushing and heading towards being around people like our group leader, our CEO, the top guys, I still have fucking limiting beliefs that try to pull me back to comfort, try to fucking fear, fucking mediocrity, fucking all that stupid fucking bullshit. Just gotta keep moving forward one singular day at a time. Because in the long term, when you have an immense vision and an immense identity for who you need to become to make your goals come to life, make the vision come to life, you will follow through. Because your identity is on the top of that psychology pyramid. It's your mission, your identity, your beliefs, your values, your skills, your behavior, your environment. What's at the top trickles down to everything else at the bottom. What's at the bottom may trickle up to the top, but not necessarily, which is why I'm getting the point of my mission, my identity is that of a global producer, which means that in order to operate on an immense scale and be around high-achieving people, that is the right path for me, because as my identity of a global producer, that's aligned with who I am and who I'm becoming. So even though there's days and moments where there's an immense amount of limiting beliefs, following through on that identity, engaging in actions that put me in the right mindset, for different people it's different things. For me it's fucking swimming. Butterfly. Nonstop. Just puts me in the fucking most optimal mindset like you wouldn't fucking believe. But the point is, one day at a time, fulfill your identity and put yourself around the people that also think very fucking big and want to also make their own vision come to life. With that said, it's already 14 minutes. I'm going to cut it off here. Have a good night. God bless. And keep working on yourself. And keep working towards that immense, motherfucking massive global identity that other people just don't understand. And that's why you have what it takes to become part of the 1% and more. All right. Good night. Talk soon.